Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Trends. Uh, Today in this video, we are going to explore how to create an invoice processing app in Power Apps. I'm very much excited to guide you through the steps to create a powerful and efficient invoice processing app. Whether you are new to Power Apps or looking to enhance your skills, this video will provide you with practical hands-on experience. In this tutorial, I'm going to cover everything from building the app to integrating Power Automate and using AI Builder to automate your workflow. So by the end, you will have a full functional app which can help you streamline your invoicing process, save time, and reduce errors. So let's dive in and start transforming the way you handle invoices with Power Apps. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tutorials. Okay, let's get started. So before starting with the practical sessions, I'm giving you a brief introduction on AI Builder as well as what I am going to do today in this video. So let's start with the AI Builder. AI Builder is a powerful tool within the Microsoft Power Platform which allows you to add artificial intelligence capabilities to your Power Apps and Power Automate workflows without needing extensive coding or data science expertise. Some of the key features of AI Builder are pre-built AI models, which includes business card reader, receipt processor, text recognizer, sentiment analysis, etc. Custom AI models, which includes form processor, object detector, prediction, etc. Some of the benefits of AI Builder are AI Builder provides the point and click experience, making it accessible to users without any technical backgrounds. Also, it helps seamlessly integrates with the Power Apps and Power Automate, allowing you to enhance your apps and workflows with AI capabilities. You can also build and train custom models tailored to your specific business needs. Then automates repetitive tasks and improves accuracy, saving time and reducing errors as well. So by leveraging AI Builder, you can add sophisticated AI features to your applications, enhancing their functionality and providing more value to your customers. Now, just giving you an introduction on what I'm going to do in this video. So firstly, I will guide you through the process of creating a new app from scratch. You will learn how to design the user interface, add controls, and configure the app to capture and display invoice data. Then I will show you how to integrate Power Automate to automate tasks such as extracting information from our invoices and updating records in your data source. Then how to use AI Builder to extract key information from invoices automatically. This includes setting up all AI models to recognize and process invoice data, which will reduce manual data entry. And also, before starting with the tutorial, you should have some prerequisites like Power Apps license, Power Automate license, then basic understanding of Power Apps and Power Automate, then license of AI Builder as well. So these licenses you don't need to purchase from anywhere. You can use the trial licenses from Microsoft sites. Okay, so I will give you the trial license links in the description box. You can use that. So with these prerequisites in place, you will be ready to follow along with the tutorial and build your invoice processing app. And if you have any questions or any further assistance you require, please feel free to comment below in the comment box. Thank you. So let's start with the practical session. Okay, let's start with our practical session. I have logged in already into my Power Apps portal and I have selected my development environment. Okay, and firstly I'm going to create a Dataverse table which will store the data which is extracted from the invoice. Okay, so for that click on the tables and here click on the new table drop down and from here table advanced properties, and here I'm going to create a table named invoice processes, and for the advanced section tab, I'm not going to change anything. You can see as it is. It is a standard table, and user or team can have the full control on this table. Okay, and the rest of the things I'm keeping as it is, not going to change anything. Now coming into the primary column, here I'm providing the columns invoices, and you can see in the advanced option the column requirement is business record. Yeah, because primary column it should be unique and should not be null. So this based on that the business required is there, and then the maximum character count 850. So that's it. Now click on save. Now my table is going to get provision. It will take a little bit time to get provision. Yeah, it is provisioning. Yeah, my invoices column you can see here, and here you can see the table properties. It is the primary column, and the schema, data experience, customization. So these other tabs also you can see. So this is the invoices process. Invoice processes I have created. Now I'm going to add two more columns named. The first is invoice ID. So these are the two data I'm going to extract from the invoice. Okay, so invoice ID, I'm keeping it as single line of text only, and here I'm not going to change anything, just to click on save to add this column to the invoice processes table. Now I'm going to add one more, that is invoice total, and here this is also I'm keeping as single line of text, and click on save. So these are the two data I'm going to store here in this database table. Okay, now my table is ready with the three columns. So invoices, invoice ID, and invoice total. Okay, so now I'm going to create the app. Click on new app or else. Okay, so I'm going to create a blank canvas app. So click on the start with a page design, and here you can see the blank canvas tile. Just to click on it to create a blank canvas app. So here the Power App Studio is ready for adding more controls and more formulas to this particular screen. Okay, so I am keeping only one screen now. So screen 1, and there is no other controls. I'm going to just add invoices, details, text label. That is just a heading. Okay. And making this as okay any kind of okay which you want, the type of font type and size of the font. Okay, and make it centered. You can provide different colors as well, like okay, so here I'm just providing color. Now I'm going to add a media, add picture. This is the main control which we are going to interact with the invoice. So I'm I'm adjusting it with the screen. So here it is. Okay. Now I'm going to add two text labels and two text inputs. Okay, so first is for invoice ID, and this is I'm just making it as a bit bold and size also a bit increased, and providing the same to another. So just to copy paste it, and here providing invoice total. Now I'm going to add a text input. Here it is. Add it. The same. Just to copy paste here as well. Okay. Okay, so now I have the invoice ID and invoice total. It will show from here, from the invoice which I'm going to upload while running this app. Okay, and collect and show over here. Now for that, what I have to do is just create a Power Automate flow. Now here, coming into the Power Automate, click on plus new flow. So click on instant cloud flow. And from here, how this instant cloud flow has to be triggered, you should have to select a trigger when Power Apps calls a flow. Okay, just click create. So the first trigger is appeared, and here we just provide an input. This is a file. Okay, when a file or image is going to upload into the Power App, this workflow will get triggered. Okay, now I'm going to add an action, AI builder action, and this builder action will extract the information from the invoice. Okay, so select an invoice process, and from here you can select file content or content bytes. If it asks for any kind of authentication, please authenticate as well. I have already done all that things, so it is it is not asking for me. Now I'm going to add one more action, that is okay, respond to Power Apps or Power App or flow. Okay, so this is again, if it is also asking for authentication, please provide an authentication. And here I'm adding text invoice ID, and here invoice ID should select. Then I'm going to add one more text as invoice total, and here selecting invoice total from the dynamic list. Okay, now we need to save the same details in Dataverse as well, right? So here select Microsoft Dataverse and add a new row, and here again it will ask for the connection. You should have to authenticate the connection, and then it will ask for the table name. So our table name is voice processes. You can search from the top as well. Okay, now it is asking for the invoices. So it is, I'm just providing a function called GID. So GID automatically it will add a good format data, because you remember this invoices column is a primary column. Now I'm going to add another parameters, invoices ID first. Then for invoices ID, we should have to add the dynamic content invoice ID. Then going to add another parameter, invoice total. In the invoice total, we are going to add the dynamic content invoice total text. So as it is in the invoices, how it has been given, so it will show there. Now I'm going to provide the uh, name of this flow, invoices process flow. Click on save after giving the name. That is saving. After completing the save, oh yeah, you can go back here. Now your flow is here. Okay, invoice process flow. Coming into the Power Apps Studio portal. Now we are going to add this flow by clicking on plus add flow, and here our invoice process flow is listing under instant cloud flow. So invoice process flow. Now I'm going to add some formula into the add media button. So just to select this button, and in the on select property of this button, you just provide the formula here, and here some, yeah, our flow name is invoice process flow. Run. Okay. So now you can see, so I have created three variables. One is flow result, which will store the value of the media which I have uploaded in the, I'm going to upload in the application, and it will store the values of that here in the flow results variable. And the next invoice ID will store the invoice ID from the flow results, and invoice total variable will store the invoice total from the flow results. Okay, and one more thing we need to do is here in the text input, the default is we need to call that variable invoice ID variable, and here in the default invoice total variable. Okay, now our application is ready. You can see now. Okay, so just click on save, and here invoices process app. Okay, save it. Please yeah, wait for completing the save process. So it is saved. Now just click on preview the app. Okay, just for before publishing it. Now here I'm going to add, and from here I'm selecting an invoice which is already I have downloaded from Google, and open it. Okay, so this is my invoice. You can see something is progressing. Okay, so a little bit time it will take, and after that the data will show in the corresponding text boxes. Please wait for some time. The flow is executing. Okay, so here invoice total is saved, but here there is something, so let me check on that. Here in the flow, go edit the flow, and the respond to a power app, yeah, here it is. Okay, we need to add invoice ID. Remove this, and invoice ID we need to add there, and then click on save again. Okay, now go back to the Power Apps portal and close this. Refresh your Power Automate flow which you have added. Here, refresh. It is getting refreshed. Now, okay, after refreshing the Power Automate, okay, we can test it again. So here again, save the application and then go for test it again. Okay, I'm going to add the invoice again. Okay, just wait for some time once the invoice ID and invoice total get loaded. So you can see here the invoice number is 12345. It is coming as invoice ID and invoice total. Okay, as it is showing here. Okay, so now we have tested it. We want to publish it for the other users to use this application, so you can publish it here, publish this version. Okay, now we can check whether this in the Dataverse table the same data is loaded. So then back to Dataverse table and check invoice processes, and you can see, yeah, two times it has been done. Okay, so invoice ID and invoice total. Okay, because 2 times the flow is executed, and here you can see a GUID is created for the primary column invoices. Okay, so this is the final output of this video tutorial. If you have any doubts or further assistance needs, please comment below. Thank you for watching this video.